Bom, hoje nós do PES 4 do nono ano conversamos com a Júlia Marchini, que ela trabalha no PES e ela veio nos contar um pouco sobre o programa e contar um pouco sobre ela mesma. Então aproveitem o vídeo.
Hi, so my name is Cecilia.
My name is Laura.
My name is Gabriela.
My name is Gabriel.
And today we're gonna interview someone really special here, that is
Julia, hello.
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited to be here.
We're happy. So,
Thank you very much.
we're gonna ask you some questions.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
Firstly, we want to ask you, what do you work with? And we want you to tell more about you.
Okay. Well, I am a consultant at PES English. So PES English is a company which provides the material and the methods to schools who want to integrate a great English program in their schedule. And well, what do I do? I have a wallet of schools, and I advise them in what they should do better, and what they could improve, and what is working or what is not working, and how to be a better school, have better students, and have a great level of English too. Okay, so basically that's what I do. It's a different job. Nowadays I have 14 schools that I work with, and they are in all over Brazil actually. So I have some schools here in Rio Grande do Sul, in Santa Catarina too, Paraná, Piauí, Rondônia. So I go all over Brazil, traveling. Last week I was in Piauí, Teresina. It's nice. I spent a week there. And then 2 weeks ago I was in Cacoal, Rondônia. Just different. We get in touch with different people, different cultures, and that's honestly great.
That's really nice.
It looks really nice.
Yes. You wanted to talk about me too?
We wanted you to tell us about yourself.
Okay. Well, I am 27 years old. I originally studied languages in Unesp, so it's the university, the state university in São Paulo, and the languages I graduated in were French and Spanish. So I am technically allowed to teach and to translate and to interpret French, Spanish, and English. I work with French a lot nowadays too. I used to be a professor in regular schools and also language schools. I am, well, mostly this. Also talking about studies, I did a master's degree in Unesp too, in linguistic studies. Later I can talk about that if you want to, but it's a little specific. During my master's degree, I got to travel and do a part of my research in Portugal. So I spent 3 months in Portugal, and I studied there. I had a mentor, a tutor, right? Participated in some group projects and studies, and developed a great part of my research there also. And then I come back to Brazil. I got into this field here, this educational field of being a consultant, and that's it. I'm here.
That's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
nice. We wanted to ask, what is PES?
What is PES?
Yeah.
You mean the letters, or just the company?
The company.
The company. Okay. Well, PES nowadays is a company inside of a bigger company. The bigger company is called Arco Educação. Okay, so we are a part of a group of educational enterprises. And well, PES is mostly the material that takes part of the bilingual education. Okay, so it is an advanced level of English, okay? It is an advanced course of English, and it has an extended journey in your schedule. So you don't only have one English class per week, right? You have more English classes, and they approach different subjects and levels and grammar and stuff like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, mostly that's it. Yes.
Okay.
Another question is, have you always enjoyed speaking in English and this language in general?
Yes, I have always enjoyed speaking English. I think most of us are born with some things that we like the most and some things that we don't actually like a lot. And I was always really interested in learning about other cultures. I always loved listening to international music, watching international movies, and that made me, let me say, fall in love with the language. And I have always studied, and I keep studying it until nowadays. That's it. Can I make questions for you too? Can it be any direction? Yes. How about you? Have you always liked English?
Yeah, personally, as far as I can remember, I've been studying English, like outside in school as well. And always as I can remember, like as far as I can remember from my childhood, I've had like ease in English, but I can't see that I've been getting better. I remember like my skills from years ago that I've now have a better level of fluency, and what has helped me and say is interacting with it as far as I can, not being in the country as English culture speaks it. I've interacted the most I can.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I think we all have always enjoyed speaking English and learning. Personally, it has always been my favorite subject, and I haven't always been that good, but I have been getting better, and right now I can say that English is really like my favorite subject.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, now that it's just us four in our group, I think it's more, we enjoy more the classes because we can talk to each other and like we can desenvolve more our conversation abilities, because if you are with all of our classmates, that is 21 people, 20 people, then we can just do what we do together.
Yes.
So I think English currently is my favorite subject because of that.
Yes.
Since I was pretty young, I always liked to listen international music, and that's why I liked English. When I was in 6th grade, I don't really like English because I was not that good. But then in the 7th grade, I learned to enjoy it more, and it became my favorite subject.
What changed between 6th and 7th grade?
I don't know, I just learned more from home because my mom speak English, and we started to talk English with each other, and I think that's what changed it.
Okay, that's nice. You know, when I was in school, like your age, I liked English, but I didn't realize I was good in English. I only realized because my classmates, they came to me and asked, what are they saying in this series here? Because back then we didn't have Netflix, so we had to download illegally the episodes, and we didn't have the subtitles. And well, I started translating some things for them, and that like clicked, that I liked and that I was good at it. And then I started to taking care of it even more. So I started to finding opportunities to practice, like you said. So like we live in a country that doesn't speak English, right? We don't
Yes.
getting much contact with English as much as we would like to. So we have to find these opportunities to speak, to practice, right? Listening to music, watching series and movies, but also getting in touch with people from abroad. There are apps and websites that we can do this. So that's something great.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So another question is, what challenges have you like seen and faced in your like, path of learning this language?
Oh, okay. I think that, for example, when we reach a great level of English, like intermediate or advanced, like we are nowadays, sometimes we cannot see improvement. And I think I faced this for a long time of my life. So I had already a good level, but I didn't know how to improve it, how to be better in it, how to realize that I was still learning and getting better. So I only could do this because I got help from my teachers and from tutors, from friends, and from facing these opportunities I told you about. I participated when I was at Unesp. I participated in a program. It was voluntary. I applied to do it in a program that I could exchange with a partner from the United States. And he was from Georgia. It was great. I think many universities have this initiative.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I got better, I improved. And then it was when I realized that I left this part of my learning, that I was stuck, like in not knowing if I was developing my level, if I was learning new things, and that's it. That's nice.
You said before that you, because of PES, you could like travel around the country. So, what other opportunities have English provided you? Like this, what have you been able to do because of your English?
Because of my English, well, I have gotten, and the first thing is that I have gotten to my master's degree. So I only could get in because I had a great level of English. And inside, during my master's degree, it was for sure the opportunity that I had to study abroad, right? Even though I went to Portugal, because it's not an English-speaking country, I had to prove that I knew English. I had to take a test. I had to show my certificate of English to apply to the exchange. So this was for sure the most significant opportunity that English provided to me. But also, when I started working, that was a skill that most people don't have here in Brazil yet. I don't know if you know this, but there's a short percentage of Brazilians that speak English. So it was a huge pop-out for companies. So they were, oh my God, you speak English, you speak French, and you speak Spanish. And this opened a lot of opportunities for me in the market. Okay. That's nice.
Yeah. So, how important you think that English is in like the students' lives? How do you think it affects their lives?
I think that when we are students, we don't realize how important it will be for us. Like, we just see it as a subject and something that we have to be great and get a good grade. But then when we leave school and we face challenges like university and like getting a job, then we can realize how important it was for us to have studied and for us to have been keen about English. You know, so for example, we can get better jobs, we can get opportunities in university, opportunities of exchange, but also I think a much more simple thing is that we can get in touch with culture, and not only culture by movies and songs, we can get in touch with culture by studies that are not translated to Portuguese, informations that only people who read and who listen in English will have. So this opens up our horizons. It gets easier for us to have a better view of the world, and that's it. I finished everything with that's it.
That's true.
Yes. That's it.
So you said you went to a lot of states here in Brazil, and you went to Portugal. There is other places that you went to?
Yes, I have. When I was in Portugal, I was like, let me travel, let me visited some countries, and I visited France and Spain, mostly, because they were closer and cheaper also. In France, I got to visit 3 cities, so Paris for sure, right? I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna meet Paris and have experiences. And then I met 2 cities in the countryside of France. They were called Chalons-en-Champagne and Vatry. Small cities. I don't know. You're not gonna know it. And then in Spain, I traveled to the south of Spain in Santiago de Compostela. That's great. In Portugal, I got to know the country better because I stayed there a longer time. So I went to Lisbon. I stayed in Braga, in Porto, in Magalhães. Lots of cities. Guimarães, I guess. Yes. And well, that's it.
Let me see. For the last question, what do you think is the thing that PES have that is different from others, like programs for learning English?
Okay. I guess we have I'm sure that we have a great material, a great method, but I am sure that what highlights us from the other materials in schools is that we have this personal touch, right? So we are always here with the schools, we know you, we remember you, we come here, and that's great, right? We create these bonds and are genuinely interested in helping you and changing things for better.
Yeah, we have met another PES teacher, that is Eric,
Yes.
and we even made a theater to present to him. So it was really nice to connect with him and know more about the program. So I do think this is a thing of PES have that other programs don't have.
Okay, that's perfect. It's great to see your opinion. It's great to meet you.
We say the same.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I want to ask, what is your favorite place that you went to?
My favorite place? Dois Irmãos. I loved the city.
Really?
It's great. I loved meeting here. The south region of Brazil. It's great. You are so polite and everything's so beautiful. Yes.
Have you been to Gramado or Canela?
No, I haven't.
It's really nice
It's
there.
nice, right?
It's really pretty.
It's close here, right?
Yeah.
1 hour.
Relatively.
It's really nice. It's really worth traveling there.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna book a longer trip the next time I come here.
Come visit us again.
So I think that's it. That's all the questions that we have.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. I loved meeting you all. I loved talking to you, and I'm sure you are great students, right? Because everybody talks about you. Everybody's so proud of you. It's great that you are doing such a great job.
Thank you very much for coming here and talking to us. So it's really nice that we have this opportunity to talk with people with more experience on that. So thank you for coming here.
Thank you.
That's it.